Sales and operations planning is at the heart of supply chain. Let's talk about that today. The key to have an effective S&OP meeting is to create visibility in real time on the impact of all the decisions that are being taken in the meeting. Having seen the S&OP process from very close quarters over the years, we have created an integrated sales and operations planning module that addresses the gaps that have been realized in the industry by many supply chain executives. This solution works in 3 different modules. The first module is the demand consensus module. Within this module, the first thing that we are trying to arrive at is a forecast that everyone agrees on. We do so by providing forecasts, various top-down and bottom-up forecasts that addresses concerns of merchandising teams, sales and marketing teams, operations teams, and so on. And then analyze the deviation between these forecasts and try to smoothen them and integrate them in a very intelligent way. The second step is to introduce the ability to do and incorporate factors such as pricing interventions and promotions in order to further strengthen this forecast and arrive at a demand plan. Remember, the key is to arrive at a consensus on demand for various stakeholders that are involved in the S&OP process. The second module is the demand supply consensus module. The operative word being consensus. This is one of the major pain points that has always been there in the industry. The demand side dynamics and the supply side dynamics seem to be misaligned all the time. This is what we are solving for in the second module. In this module, what we try and do is to first explode the demand plan that we arrived in the first module into various supply side requirements. And requirements can come from all kinds of resources. It could be people and operating personnel. It could be material and inventory. It could be warehouse and other operating infrastructure, or it could be transportation assets such as trucks. The idea is then to look at what kind of supply is required to meet the demand and analyze the gaps and then arrive at an alignment. The alignment itself can take one of the following 3 steps. We could smoothen the demand in order to meet the supply. We could augment the supply or prune the supply if supply is very different from the demand. And in a very few cases, we could prune the demand itself in order to meet the constraints. Yet again, the idea is to drive consensus. Once it is driven, now we freeze the plan and it's time for execution, which is where the fun begins. This module is the execution monitoring module. Within this, there are 2 important features, equally important. The first one is to study the deviation between the demand as it emerges in reality and compare that with the demand that was planned for. And in case this deviation is huge, we would then enable the shaping of the demand back to the plan or take preemptive measures on execution so that we can control for costs primarily. The second feature is to look at whether execution is going away from the plan because a standard operating process has not been followed or because of an accidental factor. Yet again, the idea is to generate very early alerts in order to bring execution back to the plan. Through these 3 modules, we believe that we have addressed a long-standing pain point of the industry. We would like to discuss more with you if this topic interests you. Please contact us at tredence.com or click on the link below. Looking forward. Thank you.